I am 100 years old. I fought in World War II. I have outlived my wife. I have outlived my brothers. I have outlived every man I served with overseas. I am a World War II veteran, and I am one of the last ones left. Before I die, I need to tell you something. Something I've carried for 75 years. Something most veterans took to their graves. We made a promise to each other, the men who came back. We agreed never to talk about what we saw, never to bring it home. People thank me for my service. They shake my hand at the grocery store. They have this picture in their head. Flags, heroes, the greatest generation. I'm going to burn that picture down because you don't know what you're thanking me for. And I think it's time you did. I was 18 years old in 1943, skinny kid from Ohio. Hadn't seen much of anything yet. I had a girl named Dorothy who said she'd wait for me. I had a father who shook my hand at the train station and told me to make him proud. I believed in things back then. Glory, duty, adventure. Sounds foolish now, but I believed it. They told us we were going to save the world. That part was true. What they didn't tell us was the cost. The first thing nobody tells you about war is that you stop being a person before you ever see combat. You become a number, a piece of inventory. They process you like cargo. They ship you like freight. And the men making the decisions, the ones who send you to die, they will never see your face. I remember standing in a line in England, hundreds of us. Cold morning, and an officer walked down the row pointing, you, not you. He was picking crews. He was deciding who would fly together, who would die together. It took him 30 seconds. You think war is about courage, music? It isn't. War is about logistics. You are a line item on a balance sheet, and the balance sheet doesn't care if you come home. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I haven't told you about Eddie yet. His name was Eddie Kowalski. From Pittsburgh, he was a radio operator on our B-17. We flew out of England together. Eddie talked about two things: his mother's pierogies, and a girl named Helen he was going to marry when he got back. He had a picture of her in his jacket pocket, showed it to everyone, wouldn't shut up about her. We all hated him for it. We loved him for it too. One night before a mission, Eddie asked me something. He said, "Frank, if I don't make it back, will you write to Helen? Will you tell her I was thinking about her?" I told him to shut up, told him not to talk like that. That was the last real conversation we ever had. November 19th, 1944. I still remember the date. We were over Germany, Dusseldorf. The sky was gray. The flak was heavy. We'd been hit twice already. The plane was shaking, and then I heard it before I saw it. A sound like metal tearing. Eddie was 6 feet away from me. He was talking. I don't remember what he was saying. And then he wasn't talking anymore. It was that fast. He was there. Then he wasn't. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I went back to my gun and kept firing. That's what you do. You pack it away. You keep moving. You don't have time to feel anything. The second thing nobody tells you about war is that you don't grieve over there. You can't afford to. The grief waits for you. And 75 years later, you're sitting in a chair and it all comes due. I wrote to Helen. 3 months after I got home. I still don't know if I said the right things. But Eddie's death isn't the thing that haunts me most. That comes next. If you're still here, then maybe you understand why this matters. Most people click away. They don't want to hear the truth. But you stayed. If this is hitting you the way it hit me to say it, subscribe. I'm not done yet. The hardest part is next. Here's what they don't put in the movies. To survive over there, you have to kill something inside yourself first. I stopped seeing them as people, the enemy. I had to. If I thought about the fact that they had mothers, that they had girls named Helen waiting for them, I couldn't pull the trigger, so I stopped thinking. There was a German soldier. I don't know his name. I never will. He was young, younger than me. I found a photograph in his pocket after. A woman, maybe his mother, maybe his wife. I looked at that photograph for a long time. Then I put it back. The third thing nobody tells you about war is that the worst part isn't what they do to you. It's what you become willing to do, and you have to live with that person for the rest of your life. I've had 75 years to answer the question of whether I'm a good man. I still don't know, and if you're waiting for me to tell you I made peace with it, I'm not going to lie to you. I came home in 1945. Everyone wanted the hero story, the parade, the handshake. I couldn't give it to them. The world had moved on. People were buying cars, going to dances, talking about things that didn't matter. And I was standing in my mother's kitchen, and I didn't know how to be a person anymore. We agreed not to talk about it. The men who came back, we buried it. We got jobs. We raised families. We never spoke of it. I think we thought if we didn't say it out loud, it wouldn't be real. The fourth thing nobody tells you about war is that you never really come home. Not all of you. Your body comes back. Something else stays over there, and you spend the rest of your life pretending you're whole. People ask me if I'm proud of my service. That's the wrong question. Pride is for people who didn't see what I saw. Here's what I know after 100 years. The only things that last are the small things. Sunday mornings with my wife, the sound of my daughter laughing when she was 3. A stranger who helped me once and never asked for anything. That's the only wealth there is. Be kinder than you think you need to be. You don't know what people are carrying. I promise you that. My hands shake now. They didn't used to. I look at them sometimes and I still see the young man who went over there. I still see Eddie. My granddaughter just pulled into the driveway. She's taking me to get pancakes. That's what I have now. Pancakes with my granddaughter. And I'm telling you, that's enough. That's more than a lot of men I knew ever got. Go call someone you love. You don't have as much time as you think you do. I won't be here much longer. But this video will. Share it. Send it to someone who needs to hear it. Subscribe if you want more truth before I'm gone. Leave a comment. Tell me about someone you lost. I'll read it. I've got time.